Doing all right, man. Good to have you with me for this fight.
Man, we're about to get it popping. These ladies are throwing down tonight.
Yeah, man, it's for the first 3 fights, I really haven't seen a whole lot of defense, man. They've all just been throwing.
Yeah. Coming up on the ladies' amateur main event of the evening, Kristin Kotinek fighting Destiny Oldenkamp.
I wouldn't have done any better with those names.
Hey, I was just trying to take it slow and
Right.
pronounce them correctly so I don't get in trouble.
Absolutely.
You know, these women are young, amateurs coming up in the sport, trying to make a name for themselves. So, you know, if they want to make a name for themselves, they need to do something to be remembered. They got to go out there, they got to bang, they got to make a statement.
Absolutely. And with amateur, you know, you learn as you go. It's really just a classroom. So.
Yeah, exactly. And they're learning in front of a crowd.
Yes, they are.
That's part of the sport, is being able to fight. You know, you can be a great fighter in the gym, have all these skills, but if you can't do it in the big stage when all the fans are watching, when the cameras are on you, then, you know, it's all for nothing.
Absolutely. I've seen a lot of really good fighters in the gym just lose it with the adrenaline rush.
Yeah.
They just have no idea what they're doing in the cage.
It's totally different.
Yep.
Totally, and it's surreal. You have a sort of an out-of-body experience. You have to learn to be in the moment and kind of control the machine.
My first few fights, I don't even remember. I mean, you remember getting out there, and then you remember after the fight, and you're just like, what the hell happened?
Yeah, what happened? Let me watch it, yeah.
Yeah.
That's my memory of my first few, even pro fights, is the camera angles that I watched afterwards. That's all I remember from the fights. And
Absolutely.
You feel like you remember it, but you're really just remembering watching it afterwards.
Yep.
But when you can be in the moment and enjoy it and go out there and do your thing, that's when good things happen.
Absolutely. So Kristin's coached by Crew Bob.
So Crew Bob has been around in the game. He's Derek the Beast Lewis' striking coach.
Yep.
So he's been around the world, and we're just blessed that XKO has come up so far to be on this stage here at Texas Live. Huge crowd. I mean, it is lit in here. We got the Hooters girls as our ring girls. So coming up in the world, you know, from the backyard entertainment at the gym to now being at Texas Live on XKO.TV.
Absolutely. Yeah, you and I both fought in that sweat box.
Yeah,
and
that was rough. Before they got the AC ducts put in, it was basically there was smoke in the air, high carbon dioxide, and it was hot.
Yes, it was. You'd have to drink a gallon of water just to get out to the cage.
Yeah, exactly. So Kristin is pacing the cage right now.
She looks ready.
She looks fucking ready.
Yeah.
She is ready to scrap right now.
She looks very happy to be here.
Yeah, no doubt. Shoot, I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, no kidding.
It is an honor for me to, you know, come back to XKO and commentate on these fights and, you know, share my knowledge.
Absolutely.
Because it's not all for nothing. When I'm done fighting, you know, I can share it in the gym. I can share it, you know, on camera and commentate on fights. So, you know, it's just a blessing for me to be able to do this.
Well, man, having been around and watched you from being a little amateur fighter all the way up through now, man, you've made quite a big stride.
If you're not getting better, then you're getting worse in this sport.
Absolutely.
For sure. Everybody else is always getting better.
Absolutely.
The whole sport is evolving. I've been in it 11 years. I've seen the evolution from mostly street fighters banging, getting submitted by jiu-jitsu guys, to now everybody knows jiu-jitsu, and you hardly ever see a submission unless it's dominant.
Absolutely.
Know?
Yeah, you punch yourself into submissions now.
Exactly.
Yeah, my first fight was in the basement of a strip club in a dog
Very
kennel.
nice. Yeah.
It was back in the days, you know, even when you first started, you never Googled your opponent. They just told you who you were going to fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is brought to you by Texas Tires of Arlington. It is scheduled for 3 rounds in the XKO catchweight at 118 pounds. And now, introducing first, fighting out of the Next Bank blue corner, trained in jiu-jitsu and boxing. She stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in 118¼ pounds. 1 victory, 1 defeat, fighting out of Houston, Texas, presenting Kristin the Hellcat Kotinek.
Kotinek.
And now across the cage, your opponent, fighting out of the Jim Ross red corner. She's trained in jiu-jitsu and boxing. She stands 5 feet 2 inches tall, an official weight 118 pounds. 2 victories, 1 defeat, fighting out of Watauga, Texas, presenting Destiny, the Valkyrie, Oldenkamp.
They both look fit. They both look ready. This should be very interesting.
That's why it's the main event, baby.
Yes, sir.
Main event of the XKO amateur card, all-female undercard, underway.
They get straight to
right to work.
Man,
okay, so Kristin's looking to stand here.
Yeah,
Destiny's
really looking
definitely trying to take it to the ground. Kristin with a good underhook here, high
nice
underhook. I mean, this is good dirty boxing in here.
Absolutely.
She's got the high underhook. She's controlling her and landing power shots. Now she looks for a takedown of her own, not there.
Kind of expect that coming from that 4-ounce lineage.
They got some scrappers up in there, huh?
Yes. Really good head pressure. Destiny's actually, well, was creating pretty good space with her head.
Yeah, it looks like she stuck her head in a bad spot, and now she paid for it. Right back in the mix.
Just going right to work.
Right to work. A little too active with that right hand. I like her jab, though. She can use that a little bit more. She could establish some range.
She seems to be kind of throwing stuff at the wall to see if it sticks rather than trying to pick her opponent apart.
That's how we all start, though, right?
Yep.
You're just throwing tools out there. I learned this one. I learned that one. Good right hand.
Let's see if this works. That's a nice counter.
Oh, Destiny counters that kick. Good right hand.
Kristin seems to be really wanting to land everything hard. It's slowing her down.
Yeah. She's throwing slow but power, but she has the power. See her control her up against the cage right now.
Yep.
And Destiny is just smiling.
There you go, there we go. Turn.
Good knees here, good work. Staying active up against the cage.
Chopping down the tree pretty well.
Still landing those power hooks in the inside clinch.
Man, Destiny wants this to go to the mat bad.
Yeah. And you can tell who has the power advantage here.
Oh, yeah.
Destiny's just getting manhandled. Woman handled.
Yeah.
Sorry.
She wants that back trip. She got it.
Nice takedown, and you see a little cut opened up on the left eye of Kristin.
Absolutely. Well, she's got it where she wants it. Let's see what she does.
So as per amateur rules, there are no elbows, no reinforced knees. So
that makes it difficult when you're in the guard ground and pound.
Yeah, yeah. I love the elbows from the ground and pound.
Yeah, you can land them so much easier from the inside.
I say look for her to posture up here and try to pass. 10 seconds left on the clock.
Pass to half guard.
Nice ground and pound. Good ground and pound to finish the round.
They're going to have the doctors look at that eye.
And that was a close round up until the last minute.
Yeah.
And looked like Destiny kind of took over with that takedown.
Yeah, you can see a lot of power difference. But, well, yeah, once Destiny got that takedown, man.
Yeah.
That was pretty impressive.
So I've been in the corner for a few fights. I know you've been in the corner for many fights. What would you be telling Kristin at this point? With the cut, she just got taken down. What would be your advice?
I would be telling Kristin, because she's got the distance and she's got the power advantage, I'd be saying, man, keep your distance. And lay her out with the jab, get your opening, then land your big shots.
That's exactly what. She has a great jab if she can establish it.
Yep.
But every time she throws it, then she lands 2-2. She throws 2 and then a 2 again, and then she gets time. So
yeah, she gets really lockjawed on that cross, and it's a young fighter thing.
Just find your home on the jab.
Yep.
If you find your home on the jab, it's a lot harder to take you down, and then you can start really landing those power shots.
And with Destiny, man, I'd be telling her close distance, get that girl down.
Yeah. And get off the cage.
Absolutely.
Do not put your back on the cage. That's the only thing that made this round close.
The cage favors that stronger fighter.
Definitely. Good high guard on Destiny.
Yeah, she kept
clinch right away.
Time. So she closed distance well. Kristin needs to push off. There we go.
There we go.
Now start
Find
working
her
that jab.
Let's see if she finds her jab here.
She's got some great feints and fakes.
She keeps feinting that right hand. Yeah. Come up with the one. There you go. Feint that two. Throw the one.
Yes.
Nice shovel uppercut there. But she gets body locked.
Yeah. Ooh, the cage saved her there.
Yeah, way to fight here. Way to fight and not give up that takedown. She needs to get an underhook.
She's
turn and
searching
face. She's looking for it. She needs to create it.
Yeah, she needs to stop worrying about that knee and she needs to get moving.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to eat one to get out of a bad position.
Yep. There we go.
Very nice right hand.
Yep.
Looks like she's just getting mugged up against the cage here. She needs to do what she did in the first round and kind of flip it around.
Yes. And Destiny's got her hands locked behind the ass. Down we go. Ooh, very good
excellent defense.
Wow.
Takedown. That's impressive. And she turns, takes over the position. Very nice.
That was excellent. It's really rare that you don't get taken down when they lock the
Yeah, with a double,
there.
She had her hands locked and the knees bent.
Yeah. And that might be partially on power difference too.
Yeah, definitely. I could see the power difference just here.
Yeah. Man, she just push off and start teeing off. She's got perfect position.
She's got good position. She needs to break and create some space for strikes.
Yep.
Do you ever wish you could coach sitting in this seat? You
You just want to yell.
Give them some advice.
Yep.
I can help you.
Yeah.
Just listen.
When you're so close, too.
Yeah. We are unbiased in this seat.
Right. Oh, absolutely.
Unbiased, just giving you a play-by-play and our thoughts on the situation at hand.
And it's really, anytime you go watch a fight, you pick someone out that's just like, all right, I want this person to do this.
Yeah, yeah.
It doesn't matter.
I've been sitting cage side as media for fights, and I'm sitting there screaming at these guys, and then I get pulled. They're like, "Yeah, we're gonna kick you out of media if you don't stop yelling at these guys." I'm just so into it. You know?
Yeah. Well, and the funny thing is, like, I'll end up coaching one for a little while, and then the other.
And then coaching the other one, exactly.
Yep.
And you do that in class with the students as well. You know.
Absolutely. Wow.
Nice takedown, good scramble. You can definitely see Destiny has
she's got the
better ground game. Because it looked like Kristin kind of hit that trip, and then Destiny scrambled to the top side.
Yeah, that was pretty.
And now she's kind of just taking over.
Yeah. If she had a little more than 10 seconds to work, she'd be doing really well.
Yeah, definitely.
And she's landed.
You got to give that round to Destiny as well. I mean.
Yeah. I mean, she's finishing the round so much stronger.
Yeah. And you can see the damage on Kristin's face.
Yeah. Is Gino calling in the doc?
That's a rough cut.
Yeah.
You can see she has a power advantage. She has a little bit of advantage in the striking, but the ground game, Destiny's just taking it. She's taking it where she wants, and she's definitely outclassing her on the ground.
And that's where when you have all the tools, but you're missing dominance on the ground, you need to set behind your jab and establish yourself.
Exactly. You know if you have a deficit in an area. It's like, hey, I don't want to go to the ground with this chick, so maybe don't unload with all those shots on the feet. You know,
absolutely.
Pick your shots.
Yep.
But really, then again, these are amateurs, and this is why they're here to learn.
This is that education. And I'm sure Crew Bob is telling her exactly what we're saying.
Yeah. No, Crew Bob's been around a long time. He knows what he's doing.
Absolutely.
And, it's a matter of just her getting in there and doing the right things at the right time.
And really, it's going to be telltale, man, because she's landed some big shots.
She is, and she could put her away at any moment with this power.
And really, I think that cut came from a headbutt over here against the cage.
Yeah, it definitely could have. It was when they were grinding right before that takedown.
Yeah.
First.
Ooh, there was no glove touch or anything this round. Hurting yourself grabbing the cage.
See, Kristin just needs to get these underhooks, turn and burn. That's what we call it. High underhook, turn her up against the cage, reverse the position. And then get out of there.
Yeah.
Get out of there.
If she'd extend,
there we go. That's what I was waiting for. She need to get that underhook high and keep her up against the cage. Oh, she needed to keep that underhook. Keep that underhook.
On the wrong side with that body lock too, because she's just going to keep throwing her into the cage.
Yeah, she wanted to keep that underhook. Those 2 shots weren't worth giving her the body lock.
Not at all.
You can see that power. She's still doing all right here.
There you go.
Nice right hand.
Man, neither of them were really defending.
All offense, baby, no defense.
So here's Destiny's big chance right here. She's got a nice, deep underhook. She dropped it.
Oh.
Okay, Kristin. She's got a lever turn.
Don't worry about those strikes. Those strikes are insignificant.
Yep.
You got to reverse the position. You're in a bad position.
You watch so many young fighters do that, though, man. They get their back against the cage and they feel like they should.
And then they land the 2 strikes and they end up on their back.
Yep. And that's one of those things, man, it takes years to coach that out of a person.
Oh, yeah. Because they just want to scrap.
Yep.
I was the same way.
Yep.
Come on now. We know this.
Absolutely.
It's entertaining, but it's not tactical.
Not at all.
That's what separates the high level from the low level is the tactics.
Yes,
not the
really
strength
does.
necessarily, not the speed,
no,
it's the tactics.
It's knowing what's going to win you the fight.
Yeah, exactly.
Not enough fighters fight for the judges.
I hate fighting for the judges. I always fight for the finish, but but being on your back is never good.
No.
Unless you got the guy already in a submission.
Yep. Yeah, you always want to go for the finish, but you also want to know, okay, this is what's going to put me ahead in a fight or behind.
Yeah. Something I've struggled with in my career, always going for the finish, not focusing on position.
There were a couple times it cost you, but there are another couple times where it gave you a pretty
maybe sometimes it pays out pretty quick, pretty good, you know.
Yep. Oh, that was a good shot.
Hey, if you finish the fight, the judges don't play a part.
Nope.
Doesn't matter how late in the fight it is.
Get your snap
If
down.
she can knee right here, if she can knee, that would be a totally different world.
Yep. Yeah, that is one of those things about amateurs not being able to do the same thing as pros.
Yeah.
It's
a different fight, but we're preserving them, you know.
Yep.
You don't want to take all that damage and not get paid for it.
No. Wow.
Excellent back and forth fight.
Yeah.
Between Kristin Kotinek and Destiny Oldenkamp. I got to give it to Destiny. She controlled the positions against a stronger opponent. She was more tactical. We'll see if the judges agree. What do you think?
I think it was Destiny.
Yeah.
She had a lot more pressure. She was more aggressive.
Kristin landed more strikes at distance, but they weren't at distance very long, and she gave up a lot of control time to Destiny.
Yes, she did. Man, I'd love to see Kristin learn how to set in behind her jab.
Yeah, if you teach her to just calm down in the moment and not rush forward, not let her opponent rush forward, circle a little bit, set up those shots, she can be really, really good. She's definitely got the mindset for the game.
Absolutely, and she's just happy as hell.
She's just happy to have been in there, and it's living a dream, no matter what level you're at. You're here on the big, all eyes are on you.
Yep.
You know, what other sport are all eyes on you? You know what I mean? Here you got all the people in the stadium, and you got all the people watching on XKO.tv.
Yep.
All eyes on Destiny and Kristin.
Well, everybody we know fights, but when it really comes down
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for both of these athletes. And now to 3 rounds of fighting action, we go to the judges' scorecard. The judges have scored the bout. 29-28, Kotinek. 29-28, Oldenkamp. And 30-27, declaring a winner by split decision, Kristin the Hellcat Kotinek.
Actually a 30-27.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
I'm here with
25
your
minutes.
Right.
It's a draw.
amateur main event winner, Kristin. Holy smokes, what a fight. Destiny's a damn good fighter. She's tough, she's strong. Give me your thoughts coming in. What was your game plan fighting her?
Man, we really just wanted to try to keep her away with the jab cross, set that up. eventually go for the uppercut, keep her away, keep that distance. I had a feeling she was going to rush in. She did. She did a great job executing that, coming in, taking me onto the cage. So we worked that underhook, and I feel like me and my team really executed everything beautifully. I'm very happy.
Well, you definitely, I was impressive. The cut on the left eye, did that happen on the takedown?
Fuck. Oh, can I say that? I'm sorry.
You just did, so.
I think so. Man, I think we broke at one point, and she clipped me coming out, so it was a great hit. Fuck. I felt it. It was great.
Any other curse words you'd like to share with the folks before? Okay. Who do you want to thank on your way out tonight?
First of all, XKO, man, thank you guys so much for putting on an amazing promotion. More importantly, what you guys do for the females in this sport, having the third annual all-female undercard. I mean, it's great to have that attention, and it was obviously successful enough to do it once and do it twice and now a third time. So Arlington, thank you guys for coming out and supporting. Obviously, I have to thank my team, Coach Crew Bob Perez, Professor Miguel, Max, Paul, Gabriel, everybody that helped me get ready, who's here and who couldn't be here, and of course my family, my daughter Alana. If you're watching, you shouldn't be, but if you are, I love you, and I can't wait to celebrate when we get home.
She's a mom. You gotta be, oh, I can't say that. You'd be shitting me. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna start the pro card in a minute, but one more time, give it up for your winner. Kristin, congratulations again. Congratulations.
It was a great fight.
She fought hard, man.
And the fighters don't decide. They decide who wins during the fight. Once it goes to the judges, it's out of their control.
Absolutely.